Hi.
Hey, everybody.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
It's been a good day.
Did you find anything amazing?
Um, I did some snooping. We did Lefsa. I got an oil change. Jeff,
Woo!
Jeff stayed home for the plumber. You know,
Oh, what'd you need plumbed?
the main drain, as always.
Oh. Ooh, what'd you...
So, hi everybody. I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures, and tonight on the regular Tuesday night live sale, we have Steven
Hey,
with us
everybody.
again. Hi, Miss Bonnie. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I had to remember to bring Caden's iPad so I could see all the comments and stuff.
Right. I am having such a hard time keeping I got a new tablet. It doesn't work. Like it doesn't work half the time. You plug it in and it like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna turn off. So anyway, irritating as all get. But I got the computer up tonight too, so I can double check all the comments. There's Kristen in the chat. She's modding for us tonight. Thrifted
Thanks.
Gems. And she and Jason been finding all sorts of good stuff up there.
That's
Maritza, good evening. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining us. So, Stephen, tell the people who you are and all that stuff and what you got going on.
well, we just now got 14 people in the chat. You want to wait a
Okay.
minute before we start
Well,
all the formalities?
we can, or we can just, all right. So, what else did you work with AC stuff again today?
Nah, that's tomorrow's job if
Um.
weather permitting. So
So, are you getting our weather? Is it cold weather coming?
no, we just no, I would welcome cold weather.
Oh, okay.
Rain.
Sunday we had like down in the 50s and not a lot of rain. We had rain before it, and that was overcast, cloudy all day Sunday. So there's Jeff. He
Hey,
got
Jay.
to go golfing today after the plumber was all done, so that was good.
I bet he had a ball doing that.
Literally. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. 92? No. Wow.
Woo!
I forget where you are. I'm sorry. It was gorgeous today. It was in the low to mid 70s here. So beautiful. We had that overcast day on Sunday, and then yesterday and today have been gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yep. Northern California. Whew. Wowzers.
Yeah, but they don't have humidity like we do, though, so it might not feel terrible.
Maybe. Still 92, still warm, regardless of where you are.
I just remember going to Oklahoma on a mission trip, and they said, "Oh, it's going to be 100 degrees," and we got out there, and there was no humidity, and I was like, "You know what? This is not bad."
Well, it's still humid in Oklahoma, according to Colorado. But
Oh, it's not like Alabama where you walk outside, you need a shower as soon as you got done getting your
yeah,
shower.
Texas, it was rough this summer. All those in-person shows and conventions, Vegas, Houston. We had over 105 degrees for a show up here in Colorado this year. There's been some hot shows this year. So, hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Hey, Nancy.
So, yeah, that is hot, Stephen. That's right. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, around here, it is so pleasant to have the high 60s, low 70s are just so pleasant. So I love it. The spring and fall temperatures are fantastic. Since we're, happy fall. Since Sunday was the first day of fall.
Yeah, no, we get faux fall. We had faux fall one day, so we got like a low to mid 70s day one day. Turned around and it was back to mid 80s, early 90s.
Right. Well, that's what Colorado did. We had a 50s, high 40s, low 50s day on Sunday. Now it won't stay that way. Geneva.
Didn't you already send me a thing that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, already at one point.
Yeah, it snowed up on the peak like 3-4 weeks ago.
That's freaking insane.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Hey,
Pamela, I think it did up in, I saw Crested Butte had snow this weekend too. because they're up in the mountains from that cold front that came through. But I mean, we get that Indian summer where late September, early October can still be the 80s to the 90s, depending. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's nice if we can get to Halloween where the kids don't have to wear coats and boots to go trick-or-treating. But it's been known to happen, like, that they have to. So you just never know around here. Hey, Gail, good to see you. Who else jumped in the chat?
Gail, Hayden.
Yeah.
That's
Pamela.
Stephanie, you say you get 3 days of spring, then you go to hot. See, we get 3 days of spring and go to hot, and then we get 3 days of fall and go to freezing. And then we go from freezing to we get 3 days of spring and then hot. Like, and then we throw in some sprinkles of some naders and
Welcome, Becky. How are you tonight? Barnett. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. Becky's are always welcome, obviously.
Yes, Becky was with me last night.
Oh, yeah. Great. Wonderful. Yeah. So Gail's Colorado. Mom will be probably jumping on here at some point. So we've got some Colorado crew going on today.
She's probably snoozing.
Well, she's still recuperating from her cold that she brought home from Gala.
Oh, yeah.
So she's had medicine. She should be feeling better, but she's not feeling up to getting out and about yet. So, but yeah. Okay, so as everybody is here, I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. Go ahead now, tell everybody. We got 26 in the chat already. Who you are, what you got going on. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ourselves so much. Hi, I'm Stephen Embry. I'm from Rogersville, Alabama. I ship from 35652. I use PayPal to invoice and pirate ship to ship.
There she is.
She made it. Yay, Maria.
Yep, and I was just going to say, I just was looking for a thumbs up on the computer. Might as well give them ourselves thumbs up as well. We're at it. Hi, Carrie Ann. Welcome. Cece. Oh, it's my favorite thing to do. I might just have to get an iPhone just so I can do fireworks and,
I forget it does it till you
I
tell.
know. Say hey to Karen for us. Yay, all our friends and people coming in tonight. Thanks so much for joining us.
I love it. I love it.
Awesome. So, yeah, we'll be having, let's see, Kristen is going to be our mod tonight in the chat. So she'll be throwing in starting offers and or doing countdowns for us. Sometimes we do quick claims, which don't need any, if it's the only one we have, or if it's a choice where we have multiple of something, or we give you a word or something like that. It doesn't have to have an offer put in for it, and she'll take care of that in the chat as well. So if anybody has questions, throw them in the chat. Kristen, myself, Stephen, anybody else who knows the answer, feel free to put it in there. I am home. I've been home for a whole week and a half. It's amazing. And I'll be home right now, unless Jeff and I figure out what else we're going to do for the canceled show in November. I'm home through the end of the year at this point, unless we find another trip to do this fall. So
I figured out why that one weird day Mom and Daddy's going to be up there in November. So if you wanted to go up there while Mom and Daddy's up there, you're welcome to get that.
Well, we'll figure it out. We have to talk about it some more. So, but yeah, so it's kind of feels weird to be home for a little while. It feels nice to be catching up on sleep and energy as well. So I got my car oil changed today, and she's like, "Oh, you've done over 10,000 miles since the beginning of June." I said, "Yeah, that sounds about right." So,
like, wow.
Yeah, Las Vegas, Houston, Kansas City. That's pretty much the majority of those ones. So.
And you go this way to go home too. You don't.
Yeah, well, except for Kansas City this time. We went there and back, and we were pretty much done. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found my critter box and some sorted things of Fenton that I packed from Gala so that I could bring some Fenton to you all here on YouTube. And I have a few sundry items this evening. I know Steven's kind of got conglomeration as well. So yeah, I know. I was like, this is pretty good. Those miles add up quick when you're running around the country, especially when we're gone for 5 weeks this spring. I think that was close to 5,000, 6,000 miles or something for that trip alone.
Let me tell you, you negative for your taxes this year in mileage alone, honey.
That's why it's fun to go places. Get to see all sorts of new people, all sorts of new stuff. So never a dull moment. So on that note, Miss Kristen, are you ready in the chat? Ready to go?
Let's get
Then I'm
around.
gonna give Steven the stage first as the mic. Oops, is that the right one? Oh yay, that's the one we want.
Yeah, that's the one
Here
you
he
want.
is.
All right, so I'm going to start out with an oddity that I found. And all right, so this is going to my end of the nut. My show last night was all Fenton. So I was like, Becky, I don't have anything new. But I said, but I got all this great stuff that I found at estate sales and yard sales.
Mm-hmm.
It's the really coolest pieces I found. I think I looked it up and it might be a sake set.
Oh, that would make sense.
In the red willow. It is a cup with no handle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little, it's the size of a cup. They just didn't put a handle on it. And it is the ever popular red willow. And I would start at $20. It is Staffordshire JM and S.
Oh, I bet you what we didn't say is I'm pretty much caught up on invoicing and shipping. Are you going to combine invoices from last night?
I am. Yes. Somebody asked me if I was combining with you, and I said, yes, I'm combining with her. And then after I thought about it, I was like, wait, I hope they don't mean that I'm shipping my stuff to you or you're shipping your stuff to me and we ship it.
Yeah. Woo! That's too bright. Sorry. Yeah.
But
Just what you're selling tonight, I believe, would be what you meant by that.
yes, it is.
Yeah,
But
because I think we have done the exchanging of whatever we can exchange for sure for the end of the year, back and forth for saving anybody's shipping already. So
yep, at least unless something wild happens and we get to see each other again.
I know. So you never know. But right now we are not planning on it. Everybody's shipping on their own.
That's right. But really neat. I'd never seen one. Have you ever seen one?
I've seen the blue willow and I've seen the red willow. I've seen that like set before, but probably not all those things together.
Okay. See, I'd never seen just like from what I gathered, it's a sake set.
Well, the irony of it is I have some stuff from Norway that's that style, and that's not a sake set, but it could be, what's the?
Well, I mean, it could just be a handleless soup bowl, but I don't think
Well,
so.
mine is even smaller.
Yeah, you said
So it's probably for what's that called? Aquavit or something.
okay.
Yeah. So
you go ahead.
all right, here we go. All right, I have a mini vase in the green opalescent hobnail. So this is what I had it at the show for. So right off the top, I'm trying to do around 20%, and then I round down for starting here. So 6, 7 off would be blah, blah, blah. Got to do math. I can start it at 25 here. These are the small mini vases.
That's a deal.
Yeah. And because
it glows, right? Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is the $3.95. This green glows super crazy. And
the lime green and not the emerald green. Emerald green will not.
right. And that is the $3.65. So glows with all the things, all the lights. Now I did find one little rough spot on it. I can't quite tell if it's on the mold line or what. Let me look at it really quick because I felt that when I unwrapped it and went, ah. Let me see. It's hard. It's real hard to tell. It's right here on the edge of that ruffle on the crimp. I can't tell if it is like a really tiny pop bubble or if it's a teeny tiny chip. The problem is, I mean, you can't barely see it, but it's there nonetheless. So.
Oh, really? So it didn't start till this year?
Throwing the boxes everywhere. All right, cool, Tiffany. So that is my first one. And so everybody knows that these smalls that I'm opening that I'm showing to you guys on YouTube, if they don't sell tonight, they're probably going to make it to my booth because I need to finish restocking the booth for fall and some more glass. So, oh, hey, looky there. Mad Scientist is in the house. Thanks for joining us.
We had a great conversation last night.
I know you had a rolling chat. It was moving.
Yeah, and they sent Mad Scientist sent me an email today about the pattern we were discussing, and
oh yeah,
once I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I vaguely recognize that pattern. Okay. And anyway, sorry, squirrel.
it's all right.
Oh, I picked these things up while we were out at Kansas City. I don't know if anybody else will think so, but I thought they were cute. Bibbidi boppity boo, Halloween, happy Halloween to you. It's a little metal sign, and this one says Creepers, Creepers, it's Halloween. And I've got $6 on these. I'll start them at $4.
So, Mad Scientist, is this the color that you sold a piece to them last night, Stephen?
Yes.
Okay. So that if that's what you're talking about, we'll have Kristen note it in the chat. We're at $25, just so you know, if in case you missed it. I don't know if you were still lurking in the chat. There's a teeny tiny flea bite and or bubble right there on the crimp. But it was a $25 mini vase.
Little metal dudes were cute. I liked them because they look vintage.
Yeah, I like the repro vintage signs. They're so hard to find in the old stuff. So hard to find the original ones.
Yeah, put that on the back side so y'all can see. So they're a little small. They're like what did I say? Yeah, 6.5 inches tall. So they're little bitty signs, but they would look good in the middle of a wreath, is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
But I love them. Oh, Kristen's doing the thing.
Yep.
Wait.
You're okay. You can talk while she's doing that.
Oh.
We can multitask.
I'm sure I know she can. I can.
Thank you, Mad Scientist.
I'm the one that can't do that.
All right. I'll keep you on track. We got you, Stephen.
Am I allowed to tell people your government name? Because it's a little easier to say than Mad Scientist every time.
Oh, well, then you just, yeah. Mad Scientist, let us know how you'd like to be dressed in the chat. Boy, I'm like mixing up my accents all of a sudden, too. Woo! In the chat.
In the woo. What was it? Oh, they were talking about me last night, and I was like, just like, well, you just come on down and you'll adapt right to it. And I'm thinking, Becky is, yeah, there you go.
Ryan, awesome, thank you.
Didn't know if we were allowed to use your government name or not.
Right, some people don't do and don't, just depends. So we want to make sure we can ask and
some people
whatever you wish.
Some people are incognito on here.
Pretty much.
All right, I don't see anybody interested in my little pumpkin signs.
Okay, well, I've picked up a couple books recently. They're all going to be a $3 start choice. So I have these. The first two are paperback, and the third one is a hardback, $3 choice. Spooky Rhymes and Riddles. This one has a copyright of, I can read it in the store where it's really nice and bright. I can't read it here. 72. This one's as old as I am.
Hey, Laura. How are you, babe?
It's got some great graphics in it. We love that. If you like to display books or even to use some of the likenesses to frame, or they're pretty fun there for the fall stuff. The next one is Ghost, Witch, and a Goblin. Hi, Laura. And you're yelling at Kaden, or are you trying to get my attention?
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you something.
Oh, okay. This is 70, I think. 70. Hey, Brian, how are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh, this is my favorite with the little black cat in this book.
Thanks.
And the last one choice is just Halloween. It has apparently this one originally had a record that went with it, but it's got full color graphics.
Good to see you too, my guy.
There we go. I know we didn't get to see you much at Gala. You guys got there later than us. You have to get there earlier next time.
Did you come unscathed? That's the next question.
Right? So I have those three choice $3 starts.
Caden's going to put something in the chat before we end your sale in case it motivates someone to buy something.
She's gonna what?
She's putting it in the chat.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So, all right. I'm gonna throw you back up there.
Throw me back up here then. All right. You about got it done, babe?
Okay. Woohoo!
Okay, so I found this really cool guy.
Yeah.
I love him. He is super creepy.
Yeah. Kaden is correct.
Trick or treat. He is 14.5 inches tall, 8 wide, and he's got like this little caper dude to kind of hide the candy in his little thing, but it's good for catching mail and everything else. My pumpkin man is going to be, we're starting at $15, but I mean, that's a face only a mother could love.
I kind of like those. He's all smiles. He's not even like scary at all.
No, but he also kind of has that I'm the Joker, like. He also kind of reminds me of Miss Minutes if you've seen Loki.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It
Like-
could be
Like that space cadet kind of stare.
Yeah. Like, hi, friend. You know.
Yep. I love watching Crazy Lamp Lady. She was one of the first people I started watching on YouTube. I have one of her original t-shirts back when it says my superpower is finding things that other people think is junk or something like that. Or I don't remember what it is exactly. So
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Okay. I have another mini vase. This is the Opaques in the fan vase style. Crimped all the way around. Pink opalescent hobnail mini vase.
Ooh.
It'll start for $35 here. It does fire because it's that older glass. It doesn't. Oh, I wish I need a regular flashlight to show you how it fires. But no reaction to the black lights. And again, that is that little mini vase style size, which is just about 4 inches tall. And the fan vase makes it about 4 inches across and about 1.5 inches wide, maybe about 2 inches on the base. Yep. That was the one thing that was kind of a bummer because the plans changed and such, and I was going to try and get to Springfield, and I know Jocelyn of Crazy Lamp Lady was going to be there this time around, but didn't make it. But it was much better that we came home when we did, all things considered this time. So yeah, I know I was watching her way back and probably 17, 18. Yeah, when she was still like doing metal detecting off season and thrifting, whatever season wasn't metal detecting season. Yep. So
Metal detect.
right. we're just gonna go back and forth. There you go.
I was about to say, now that was a good piece of Fenton. If y'all didn't,
Mhm.
y'all don't know your
It's
stuff.
it's
Milk
an
glass.
older piece. Oh, Stephanie is in.
I knew some senses.
I'll watch that with Kristen counting it down while you. Well,
I was about to
we're gonna get double timed on Kristen here pretty soon.
do what now?
Since you can't count it down and put up your new piece, your next thing all at the same time. So, well, talk about metal detecting. A couple people from the Fenton group in Kansas City are big getting into metal detecting now.
Oh, really?
Amanda and Jason.
Oh, they decided they can't make no money on glass anymore.
Well, Jason, that's what he was doing, and then Amanda was going to go join him on Sunday.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Appreciate it.
All right, now my turn.
I
All
think
right,
so.
here's a scarcity. This is American Fostoria milk glass wedding dish. I don't know. This is the small wedding dish. I don't know that they ever made
Ooh.
the last one in the large. The way you tell the difference between the large and the small is the lid will actually fit inside the bowl. That is worth in the book. I think it's got $1,000 on it. I think the last one I sold it for 500. Like, I mean,
Wow.
I've had one and John Walt brought it to me, like, to sell it. And so, oh, I guess you want to know a price. $60 to start this piece. It is big. It is 6.5 inches wide and right at 8 inches tall.
And see, some of that milk glass I would just pass over, not even realizing. I might look twice at that American pattern one though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't pass up American Fostoria very often.
We had a couple ruby pieces at sold. Both of them sold down in Houston this last time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, this one is the American Fostoria.
No,
Fenton,
sorry.
Fenton did and I do think they borrowed. They just borrowed some American molds and made some stuff. The next vase that I've got, um, Fenton borrowed, but they didn't do it in milk glass. So,
Was it like the other wedding boxes where you can set it on the lid, or no? Like
yeah,
Westmoreland's?
so yeah, it's the same mold. Well, I said it is. It don't fit just perfect, but I mean it might balance.
No, the other way around, where you put the lid here and you put the comport on top of it.
Is that
There's
what you?
there's a space inside there. That
No,
one won't balance, but that's what the other ones do.
no, it won't. Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought it was you turn it over that away.
No, the Westmoreland ones fit up in the bottom piece.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
All
Good.
right. I'm glad you got your box with everything safe, Miss Stephanie. That's always great to hear.
Yeah.
And okay, I found these today and I couldn't pass them up. They're going to be a $5 start. I think they are hilarious. If you need a white elephant gift or somebody a joke gift for someone, these are hilarious. These are like bag sealers, but it's the cat's tongue that come pull through. Do they pull through? There's the tongues on the back, so they can go around, wires or fruit, like the veggies. And what else? Bag ties. That's what they're calling them. So they're $5 start. They're kind of like that other, like the Fred stuff. So you pull it at the bottom, and the end comes back out. But you pull it tight by pulling the end through the cat's mouth like this. They are hilarious. They're
That,
so cute. There's a black one, a gray one, and a white one. They're brand new on the card. I scanned them quick, and what I saw was like they're going for like 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. But
Wow,
I thought they were so cute.
that is different.
Isn't it funny?
That is funny.
I know there's lots of cat people around here, and I just thought I can't pass those up. So, and they're in good shape. They're all still stretchy, so they're not gonna break. I
Wow,
know. I thought it'd be great for a gag gift, but ha ha ha.
man, it's getting punny already.
It is. It is very punny. So, all right. If anybody else wants to be in, it'll be 6 or higher. Those are the cat bag ties.
Stephanie put 5 twice, so she must want them for 10.
So I don't know if it says anything about them like on the back. Let's read the little print. It says PBA free, top rack dishwasher safe. This is not a toy. Keep away from children and pets. Blah 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 blah. You can use them for all sorts of things. Wouldn't it be hilarious if you did a whole table with those as napkin rings?
Oh,
I
gee.
mean, that would be hilarious.
Then the whole table could go to the dogs.
They don't have hairballs.
Oh, God. Serve everybody meow mix.
Right? Like puppy chow. Or you could have that cat litter cake for dessert.
Or just a sherbet bowl of milk.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Here's the vase I was telling you about. This one is American Fostoria as well, milk glass. I would start this one at 50 bucks. This is 9-inch, I believe it is 9-inch, 9.5-inch flared vase. In the American pattern, it is milk glass. It is Fostoria. There appears to be some little piece of trash in the glass. Because I've tried to rub my fingernail over it and it's not doing a thing. So, this is the one that Fenton borrowed the mold for. I've got several over here in different colors. If you're into American Fostoria and want some in color, I've got a yellow one, a blue one, and a purple one. I'd have to double, triple check. But
And does Mosser have that mold now?
no.
But
Well,
they have the punch bowl one, right? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. The
and
stand. I don't know.
they do the punch bowl stand, the punch bowl, the underplate, the punch cup.
Okay.
That's what they have. And it feels like I'm forgetting something else. I think it's just 4 pieces. It's all punch bowl related. Every bit of it. So it's got to be the bowl, the stand, the platter,
Yeah.
and the cups. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Boy, that makes some great centerpieces with those vases.
yes. I mean it's got a really large mouth, so it'll hold several flowers. It's 5 1/4 across the top. But super pretty.
Mm-hmm. Every season too. Coordinates with everything.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. All right, you go ahead.
Okay. I'm going back to a Fenton piece. I have the green hobnail shoe with the cat head on the toe, or not the toe, on the tongue. Again, there we are with the cat tongue. I
Opal,
don't know. That's what I was just gonna try and see. I don't think there's much opalescence at all. If any, it's just right here on the top. This will be a $35 start. I had it at 45. It does have what?
the Mallerie has graced us with our
Mallerie, yay!
goodness.
Fenton logo right there. I don't know what numbers below it.
With that sticker, it ought to be an 8 if it's anything.
Good grief, I just can't read anything. It has this, yeah, it's an 8. And then, yep, the sticker inside. And then, of course, it glows like crazy. Now, is that the same color green as a mini vase, or are they different greens?
Different greens, I
They're
think.
different greens. Totally different greens.
Yeah. Not emerald, and I can't remember. Is it spring green? Is that the one they call spring green?
Probably totally different. Wah, wah, wah. So this is pretty much that standard shoe size. If you've seen a Fenton shoe, they're all about the same size. 5.5 inches long, about 1.5 inches deep, and about 3 inches tall. How are you, Ms. Mallory? Oh yeah, Laura, that's a great idea. Like a little black hat,
Yes.
black light stuff, black cat inside there. You could do all sorts of really fun stuff with some of this glowy glass for Halloween displays. So, all righty, back to you.
Brian, I think you need it.
I'm gonna find another one done wrap.
All right, I've got this beautiful the Glass Legacy collection for the 95th anniversary, signed with Bill Fenton's signature on the bottom here. Beautiful trumpet basket. It is right at 1.5 inches tall. It has got a beautiful double crest. We are willow green into cobalt blue into milk glass. So that is actually a double crest.
That's cool.
Right. Okay. And so it's got some blue flowers painted on the inside there. It's got some blue flowers painted on the outside here. I would start this at 85. Absolutely beautiful little vase.
Now, does that color green glow?
I think it's willow green, and it should. Well, no, it's not.
Okay. That's really nice with that double crest.
It is. We've missed you, Mallerie.
Glows purple. Yeah. It reflects purple.
Yeah, it reflects the purple.
I know. There's so many people that I have been thinking about lately from the beginning of YouTube, from when I started my channel. I'm like, wow, so many people have come and gone over the years. It's kind of amazing. Not gone, but like aren't on as often as we used to be.
Right. We had a real big set of regulars.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, that crazy time.
You talked to Miss Paula in a long time?
That's what I said. I saw her when we came back through in May.
Yeah.
When we were, after we picked up stuff from you. We met her on the way in Georgia for dinner in May. That's probably the last time I've talked to her at any length. So, yeah. So, all right. Oh, that shoe does have a little more opalescence now that I got it out of the bright lights. It's up by the cat. Right? I found a Rayun. I don't know if anybody is here that was doing, well, it is not marked Rayun. It is a Rayun lookalike. How's that?
Bum, bum, bum.
So I would have this at like $6 or $7 at my booth. So we can start it at 5 here. And it says trick or treat on both sides, orange on the inside. It's got that same kind of texture that they do. I was expecting it to say Rayun when I pulled off the sticker. There's still a little bit of residue there. And it does not. So it must just be a lookalike. But a nice size mug. That's got to be a good 12 to 16 ounce mug for holding stuff. So yeah, you'll have to catch up with us on some chat. Like send us some messages and let us know what's been going on, Miss Mallerie. So glad you're popping in tonight. Thank you so much.
I literally went back to look at something else somebody had on layaway, and I saw Mallory's shelf full of stuff there, and I'm like, oh, right, I haven't mailed her stuff yet.
Uh-oh. Are you in trouble?
Yeah, I'm a dead man. It's okay, though. I've been dead.
I'm walking.
Yes, and walking. All right, so you brought up Rayun, and that reminded me.
Yeah.
Mom picked these up for me the other day. She said, "You think you can sell these? They'll match your mugs." And I said, "We're
Oh,
gonna
those are cute.
just a little hocus pocus towel." And I know I have a lot of capacity.
Yeah.
I'll put
Not like you haven't been busy or nothing.
I'll put a spell on you. And tonight we fly. And we'll do choice of $5 each on these. And they are Rayun brand. I don't know. I took
Yours aren't fake like mine this time.
just put Rayun towel choice $5, whichever one anybody wants.
I found a few gnome towels already. A couple of our thrift stores are already putting out Christmas stuff.
Oh, dude.
I know.
Caden's already got Christmas stuff out, but that's because crap, she bought it like ahead of time in
Right?
July, thinking we would, and I was like, "I'll go ahead and put it out because Christmas in July, LOL." And she sold every one of them.
Yep.
So I like a large coffee mug too. Yeah.
Yep. I don't like refilling things over and over again. That's why I have the big giant one like this. My other one from Bucky's is even bigger. It's 42 ounces. So
Yeah. Okay. Got me a sippy cup off of a website. A picture of it.
sippy cup. I love it.
All right. Keep going.
Okay. I have a choice. I don't know who made these, but they are hand blown ornaments. They're like golds and opaques. They're swirled designs. This one's kind of like that, like a point, like the vintage pointed. I have this other one that wants to fall off the desk, like the pointed Christmas ornaments. I don't know what they were called and what the shape was called, but
Oh,
they'll be an $18 start. I had them at 25. So I have this one that's more of a, I don't know, UFO kind of shape, and then this one is spherical, much more round. And it has kind of almost like a light lavender in there as well with some iridized
so
ornaments.
let's talk about these for a second because these are not China made.
No, these are handmade somewhere.
These are art glass. You're not gonna put a king. Somebody in China, Taiwan, anywhere like that's not gonna take the time to put a King Tut swirl on
Oh
something.
no, yeah. These are handmade somewhere.
Yeah, these are something like Glass Eye Studio or John Fenton or
Some other little somebody learning to do some glass blowing. There's lots of little art glass studios all over the country.
oh, M Brown, cool.
I am looking over it more and I don't see any
Etching.
signature or anything. No.
Did they sign the loop like right up there in that crystal? Any like on the base of the crystal? I have seen that somewhere.
No. No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
There's no mark on them at all.
That's just where I've seen some of them marked. I think John signed some of his there, I think.
Right. They are just quality artisan made.
Yeah.
So pretty, pretty, pretty.
We wondered if they were glass eye, but we can't prove it.
No, I don't. I think glass eyes, when Barb had glass eye ornaments, they were smaller than this.
Now
So,
what is that, a baseball size?
yeah,
Like,
pretty much. So without the hook at the top, they're about 3 inches, 3 and a little bit. And then with the hook at the top, it's almost 4 inches.
I tell you, I wish y'all could still get.
I know, it would be great. And then this one is 3.5 this direction, and tall it is 3.5. So,
I really liked the Santa Claus head ornaments.
oh yeah, those were fantastic. So, oh, thanks, Steph. You mind if I call you Steph? Because that comes out so easily. I'm sorry. If you don't want me to, you let me know. All right, so these are the blown ornaments. And I thought I saw, yeah, we have Stephanie in. Awesome.
So, somebody today called me. I went through McDonald's and app, they know your name, and they were like, Stefan, and I started to go, oh, it's like
Stefan.
the urge was there to
Right?
weaponize it.
You're taking both. All right, cool. Thank you so much. You're up.
All right. This is a piece I brought back from Gala. This beautiful cobalt blue candy dish with a beautiful flower on it. It goes
Ooh.
way around. Got this space right here, and that's it. Got flower lid, and it is painted by Ryan, which is awesome. Is CC, are you still watching? This is weird. I've never seen, if it was Sue Bryan, I don't know why the lid would be marked SDH, and I don't know what that would mean unless that's somebody's initials, but I've never seen a Fenton artist put their first, middle, and last, but that's not Brian's initials.
Maybe the lids got mixed up.
That would be funny if the lids did get mixed up, but
Well, did somebody paint all the, did they just paint all the lids and somebody else painted all the bases and then they just put them together?
I mean, that's possible, but I don't see, not usually.
Huh.
Okay, before I get too far off, $60 start. Sorry, Kristen.
Wait. Kristen's like, and?
All right, you
And?
did it what you feel like, Kristen,
She has the patience of a saint.
She does, and she knows she's just sitting there. Well, he'll tell me eventually, or he won't.
Right.
Like, literally, I'm pretty sure you could just make it up and be, dollar start, and I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, we were at Walmart last night checking out, and the people in front of us had 3 teenage boys with them. And I was just like, they're like, we're sorry. We'll get out soon. I'm like, hey, I've been there, done that. Don't worry about it. Take your time.
Teenagers are worse than toddlers, question mark?
Well, I don't know.
They are when they're boys.
Maybe.
Man, this is a gorgeous piece. Look at that
That's
cobalt.
pretty. I'm going to go pick up a lamp tomorrow that's cobalt overlay.
The
Yes,
pop.
I am. Uh-huh.
It's a Poppy show.
It's the Poppies. It's Poppy Student.
Oh, okay. 2 fonts or just the shade?
Just a shade.
I don't think it does those.
I don't know, but it's pretty. Well, hey, Anita, good to see you tonight. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, Anita, yeah, you can get those. If I don't know if you've ever bought from me or not, but if you haven't, just send me an email to stevensuniqueantiques@yahoo.com.
Yep, you can certainly claim anything. Like if anybody's watching back or as we've gone, that something has been passed over, if you want to claim it as we're going on, Kristen will holler at us and make sure that we see your comment, and that is not a problem at all.
Got these 2 for you, Anita. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to pass on your blue piece. So I picked these up today. It's kind of a cat kind of day. Now it is a pair of shakers. I'm going to say a start of $12 on them because one has a little chip on the ear that I didn't notice until I got it home because I guess I was like, oh, he's really good. But they have the rhinestones on the eyes, the whiskers, little rhinestones on the neck.
Oh.
It's where they shake from. They have the great colorway still for the cats. They have the stoppers and the stickers. But this tall one has this chip, which you could, if you were really good at painting and matching stuff, I think it could be touched up without it being a problem. So they are, I just read this, out of Japan, Victoria Ceramics. It's hard with that foil sticker because there's a reflection. So that is the tall one, and here is the shorter one. Look at her eyelashes with their little whiskers. They have the matching leash necklace, and then the paint at the bottom for the Siamese cat look, again with the stopper and the sticker. They are, let's see, 6 inches on the tallest one, and about 5.5 on this one. And then this one has its little tail sticking out away from the body of the cat. It's not attached like the tall one.
You saying it's a cat kind of like knife. That's somebody else that I haven't seen in forever is
Who's
cat.
that?
He-
Well, Kitschy Cat, Picasso Cat. There's a
No,
couple of them.
our customer, Cat's History and something.
Oh, wow, that's way
Carol,
back.
Carol maybe? Yes,
Yeah,
no. I haven't seen her in forever either.
yeah.
I haven't seen Glowy Girl in a day or two either.
She was on when I was on the road before we went to Kansas City. So 2 weeks ago, she was here.
Okay.
So yeah. All right, back to you. What you got?
And I know a lot of people that lurk, but you know, I don't.
Right.
If they're just lurking, I just don't know they're here.
Well, hopefully next weekend I'll get to see Kristen and Jason, Carol and her husband, MJ.
Rowdy friends.
All those get to hopefully will be able to come up to the glass show up in Loveland next weekend.
All right, here is a love bell, and that's all.
I've had that one.
But I'm starting it at $40 because there's a really magical name on here.
Oh, who is it?
Wagner.
Oh,
Marilyn Wagner. So that's why it's going to be a $40 bill. I know that isn't anything super spectacular, but
that one hung around here a long time. She must have done one of the original ones then.
yeah. I mean, it's a nice bell.
It's a very quiet bell.
Yeah, it's a very quiet bell now. But it looks like moss rose on the back, kind of like the dishes.
Yeah. It's a very pretty color combination of the rose with the leaves on it.
It's very just bam.
Mm-hmm. I think there used to be a vase and a comport maybe that coordinated with it.
Probably a plate too, if I had to guess.
No, entirely possible.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see your bell, and I'll match you. I'll raise you a little noisier bell.
There you go.
Pink opalescent iridized hobnail. Is that pink chiffon or something?
Rose milk, maybe.
Okay. Well, it's got its sticker in there with the original color code and everything.
Why? Is that what that says?
I don't know. My eyes are tired at this time of the day. YS.
Okay. If I was on my iPad, I could look through. Somebody sent me a list of what the color codes were, and I was like,
$18 start.
super handy.
Right? Whenever I went to look them up, though, the ones I wanted weren't on the list.
Ryan, that one's actually not wild rose. Wild rose is like a really deep pink.
It is really super shiny.
Yeah.
It's got a really great carnival or iridized finish. And then the opalescents are all down here on the edge. And it's double crimp. Oh, well, that's interesting. Is that a crimp or is that a... I don't like this when they bring it up under the light and find things wrong with the glass. I think that's part of the crimp. Because it's super smooth, but Can you see that right there?
Oh, yeah.
Right? But it's really smooth on
Like,
this side. Well, I'm gonna guess it's a chip.
yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a chip.
It's-
So it would be, I mean, we can make it down to $10 if anybody's interested. I mean, it's on the crimp, it's on the edge. Obviously, you can just turn it around. You're not gonna be able to see it necessarily, but boy, that's a bummer. How come I'm seeing all the defects this evening?
Ran out of glass. That's it. They was blowing and pushing and blowing and pushing, and that's just as far as it got.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah. Well, is it? See, it's so shiny. That's why I'm saying it almost looks like it's iridized,
right,
like the rest of the bell.
right.
So what I don't know is if it was cracked before they finished it or what. Because it's pretty smooth. Regardless, we can make it to $10. No worries. All right, next up, I'm gonna try and find something that doesn't have a defect.
I found this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's the top. Or is it the top? No, it's just a little. Oh, it's a pendant. That's cool. This is a little Lennox Lighthouse. Lennox Treasures, the light in the harbor treasure box. And he's a little bitty, just a nice little Lennox trinket box. It's 4.5 inches tall. And like I said, you open it up and it has a little lighthouse.
Oh yeah, like the little charm thing.
Little charm, yep.
Yeah.
And you look down in there and he's got a lighthouse inside of him. Let's see if I've got yeah, I've got $20 on it. I'd start it at let's do 10 on it. We can move the pretty not.
Oh, I might have to ask questions on this one.
I bet I got answers. Even if
That or you'll make something up.
you got that right.
So I'm gonna do some math. Okay.
I'm glad you can do math.
Well, I'm trying, It is trying.
It's struggle bus do 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 do.
Right? So which one is this girl? She's not the
She's the little sister.
Okay. So the little sister. I don't see this one very often. I see the bridesmaid and the other one with like the hat or something.
Southern Belle.
There you go. Those are the two I see usually.
That's the little sister.
And it looks like that dusty rose, but it's so it's CD is the color name on this one. It's been satinized and painted by Joe Huffman, Huffman, and has a floral pattern on it. I had it for 75. I started at 60, unless I think I'm way off base. You can see like her ringlets and everything in her hair.
That one was what color code?
CD. She's holding a teddy bear. She's got
That's
a bow. And then the floral painting on the front. Down the dress.
what was on the rose milk bowl or the
The bell,
yeah.
she's 7 inches tall. It says YS. They're not the same color.
No, I was just I went ahead and go, but it's not an up to date list.
I need one of those things that just goes in front of my eye and moves whenever I want it to. I don't have to move it back and forth all the time.
It only goes to the 90s colors, which is borderline not helpful.
Well, does this one have this one doesn't have a date on it then? It's got the scroll F printed on the inside. And I think that's the only logo it has. Yeah, because this is newer Fenton. So I don't see any. It's just the shiny. It's all shiny on the inside, but satinized on the outside for it to be painted. So, all right,
Yeah, this has not been.
it hasn't been updated.
Color codes hadn't been updated in 100 years.
Okay,
So
what else you got?
back to me in the studio.
Yep.
Has anybody been seeing what they're doing with these precious moments
Yes.
called altered moments?
Uh-huh.
I would start at $10. This one is I'm Sending You a White Christmas 1984. Jonathan and David. I would start him at $10 for this precious moment. He's mailing a snowball. Or she's mailing a snowball. Let's see, does she have eyelashes? Yeah. So it's a little girl. But how cute.
They've got some really creative people doing that. I mean, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I don't mind that they. Whoops.
Cool.
Okay, you're totally cut out the whole time. So say it again.
I said some of them are really, really cool.
They are. I was gonna say I love some of the creativity and some of the themes. They're super cool. What I don't particularly like is when they take chunks off, like they take a chisel to it
Mm-hmm.
and pop off, say, like the pieces on by his feet and stuff.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of that. But because you just never know how the porcelain is gonna, react to chiseling at it and having something pop off.
Right.
So
All right.
okay. I have a birthday bear and a birthday angel available. $12 start. I have. This one the bear has the green heart. So that is May. And the angel has the light purple stone, and that is February. So I had them at 25. The angel has that frosted face and head, and then everything else is crystal. Where is her?
It has a what head?
It's frosted. Or satinized, whatever you want it to be called.
Thank you.
And there's the logo. And obviously his logo is right there on his backside.
When in doubt, but
Yep. And let's see. Are they gonna do it? Yeah, these are I mean the clear stuff really reacts. I mean, this is a 365. It amazes me how much it doesn't react as much to the 395. So I know I have more bears in here. I have clear bears. If anybody wants a clear bear, I think I have a good army of them at my booth. I probably have 8 of them, probably 10. So, and $10 a piece if anybody wants a clear bear without a birthday charm on them. And I think I have one more birthday angel in a box, but I don't remember what month it is with the charm on it. So if you want a clear bear, let me know.
Talk to April about the clear bear.
Okay, well, I forget about these things.
That's why.
All right, there you go.
Why they pay me the big bucks. Okay,
Right, Stephanie, I agree with you.
That's really cool. It
Oh, cool.
light up. Well, it is lit up right now. You just can't tell it.
Well, Ryan, I wish we could find barber bottles for $20.
Whew. All right, Gail, I got you. Thank you, babe. You're good, Gwen. Oh, okay.
Yep, Kristen got you in the chat as well. Okay, these are done. All right.
Really cool. Candy corn. It does light up. So bright right here, you can't hardly tell it. I've got $14.99 on him. I'd start him at $10. I think he's cool. He's big, and for all you weirdos out there that love candy corn,
Right?
inches tall, 5 inches wide. It's really, really cool. So it's crystal, and then they spray color on there, but you can see how big it is. You can turn it greenery on it, and it's a carrot for Easter. Turn it back this way, it's a candy corn for Halloween. Multifunctional.
Funny. I think candy corn are fun for decoration or for fall, but I'm not a big fan of it. I don't want to eat it.
I don't know. Now, what I do not mind is, what is it that Mama puts in a jar together? Is it peanuts, candy corns, and M&Ms? Something in it tastes like a Heath bar.
Oh.
And candy corn, it tastes like a payday.
That's what it is, payday.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I could understand that.
I don't know why. I mean, I've never had a payday, so.
You've not had payday?
No, I'm
That's
poor.
like my mom's favorite candy bar. That or what the other brand name of them?
Ooh, circus peanuts. Oh, Kristen.
No, I'm not a circus peanut fan either.
No.
Mm.
Oh, Lord,
I
no,
want to tell you. Maybe it's because those are the things my mom ate like on car rides. It just wasn't my thing.
All right, moving on.
All right.
Yeah.
I found another critter. This one is in its original box. It is a crystal mouse.
You lost 5 aura points, as the kids say.
I had it at $45, so we can start it at $35. So this is something I haven't seen before. Have you seen that before on the bottom of any critter?
No, but I've seen it on some other ones.
And there's the Fenton logo right there on his backside. I've had him for a little while. I think I got 2 of them when I got this guy. And it's got that original brown sticker label. Should tell us about what time period, but I'm not coming up with it off the top of my head. Is that more 70s, 80s, early 80s? Because it doesn't have a number on the bottom on his logo. Oh, it might. It's an 8. Hey. We could get that to, I don't think you can be able to focus on it, but there's a tiny little number right there below on that logo.
Yeah, that was when they were doing all those little gifty things.
Yep. So, glass pets. They even put this picture on the box on these ones. On these few that they did in this collection. So, all right. Next.
But really cool. Oh yeah, I got these at a local yard sale. These were really cool, I thought. These old prints of Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a parent of Dorothy and Toto. And then I got 2 different ones of Shirley Temple. And they're on that slick. It's not, this is a print of a picture, but I thought they were really neat. I would start these at $5 each for any of them. Because we're not in Kansas anymore.
Nope.
We left there 2 weeks ago.
That's a really close up of Dorothy and Toto.
I
I just watched the little documentary on child actors that Demi Lovato did. Quite interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Demi Lovato did it?
Yeah, she like narrated it, put it together.
Oh, cool. Hey, there, boy girl.
Hey, hi Carol.
How you doing? She was.
Mm-hmm. Well, they touched on both Judy Garland and Shirley Temple in that documentary.
Well, there's Eric. He got bored tonight.
Well, hey Eric. Trying to divide up my what goes where as we go here, so I don't have to reorganize it later.
And I tell you what, if you buy one of these, I will autograph it. No extra cost.
Right? She must have had her ears burning. We're talking about you. Hopefully get to see you next weekend too, Carol.
I don't have any Mae West. I just have Shirley and Dorothy and the rest of the crew.
We thought about going to the Oz Museum again in Wamego on the way back across, but we ended up not having enough time to do that on the way home. It's a really good museum. It was somebody's personal collection, and then they turned it into a museum probably at least 10, 15 years ago, I think we went to it the first time.
Did they have a pair of the ruby red slippers?
I think so. I mean, it's been a while since I've been there. I think it's close to 15 years ago I went there.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure, Eric.
Share all the information.
So Eric is the name behind Todd Passion on the Glass Emergency Hotline. And he has a lot of different molds and does some art glass down in Florida. Did you see Carol? She's saying all to Oz.
I had 2 of them, so thank you.
So he's been doing some work with molds lately, I believe. Thank you, Carol. Here, how about this one? Can you tell me anything about this one? I just got it the other day. I haven't even gotten it identified yet. It's cranberry, rib optic with a twisted handle, a crystal handle. It has frit and painting on it.
What do you need identified about it?
I don't know what where are we at on this kind of one? I haven't even,
Who painted it? Or let me see the bottom.
It says was for a collection. Got Bill Fenton's name on it and then the painter on it.
Yeah, I've actually never seen that one, I don't think.
Really?
Not with Fred on it.
It says painted by somebody WAMST. I can't really make it out, honestly.
Hey, just alphabet people. Wow, look at that.
For this one?
I think you can smell the bullcrap through the phone, can't you?
Listen, Eric, you're going to have that kind of help. So, yeah, it's got frit down here. Yeah, I was thinking early 2000s. And it's got frit within the painting as well, right on like the stems. So
it'd be a $60. So do with that what you will.
Kim Wanstead. Okay.
He was being serious.
Okay. Well, we will. I just acquired this one.
Take that under advisement.
We will continue to look that one up. It needs a little bit of cleaning before I can really offer it to you all because it's got some real dirt in it.
In glass now.
Oh, cool. Here, I found the next angels. They're both got the red or the ruby charm birthstone. So June and January, I think they're pretty much the same. Again, $12 choice on the angels with the birthstones on them. They are pretty. Look how clear that crystal is with the detail of those wings. July. Did I say it wrong? I knew it was one of those two, June or July. I know it's January because it's my birthstone. I do get that one right. So, all right. Those are going to go over here to the booth pile. Like I said, if you need to claim something, just throw it in the chat later if we passed it up already.
All right. I have no earthly idea what these are, but I found them humorous.
Oh.
Um,
Well, they call that color crystal.
These are preferred utilities rigged for results. So these are old advertisements for rigged utilities.
Look at those.
And this says, all is not gold that glitters. Buy preferred utilities because they are rigged for results. And it says reference book for Dunn Broad Street. And so, like, I got that one. So these will be $5 each. A good product has many admirers, and I thought
Those are clever.
this one is stopping opportunity never pays. And probably my favorite, they can't make a monkey out of me.
That's another documentary I need to finish watching. That one, like the Lion King, but with the chimpanzees.
Planet of the Apes?
No, it's a documentary about the lady who had him in like captivity.
Oh, Jane Goodall.
No. It's in they were in Missouri or Ohio or something.
I was about to say.
It's the chimp that was on Buddy the movie, and then he was on a bunch of greeting cards and stuff. They did like birthday parties with these chimpanzees that they raised. I need to finish that one.
$5. I'm sorry, Kristen.
Oh yes, Carol Baskin.
Oh,
Well, no, that's the other lady from Tiger King.
oh my gosh.
How many conversations can we have at once?
By gosh, Tiger King was by far the best thing that came out of the pandemic.
Well, this is the same thing except for with monkeys. So
Oh
I
my
gotta
god.
go find chimpanzees, excuse me.
It cannot be more entertaining than
It is. The lady got sued by PETA. Is that the right word? Yeah.
yeah.
And then they were taking them into custody and putting them at a better wildlife preserve instead of being in cages. But one of them was missing when they went to take them into custody. So that's where I stopped watching. So don't spoil it for me. If anybody out there's watched the whole thing.
Spoiler alert, he ran off with the zoo.
Well, I mean, that's back in the 80s and the 90s, they thought that was still more humane than, keeping them. I don't know, like it's how zoos have progressed over the years too, Like even our local zoo has gone over since I was a kid, they were all in like concrete cages and, in bars. And now they have these big open habitat things and stuff at the zoo. So I mean, it's a natural progression of taking better care of the animals and stuff, but they ran out of money. So anyway, all right.
Should have had their show like Tiger King.
Right. $35 start. French opalescent painted duckling with the strawberry and floral. I love these little ducklings. Look at their eyes. I have the box for this one. It was a QVC piece, looks like. I think if it's got the right one in it. I mean, that's the box it came in. It's highly likely this is the original box.
Has the monkey and his name's Bubbles.
L. Watson.
Every time I think about Michael Jackson and his zoo, I think about Cat Williams, or not Cat Williams, it was Steve Harvey's joke about how Michael Jackson owned a giraffe, and he's like, y'all ain't got giraffe money, and even if you had giraffe money, you don't even know who to call about buying a giraffe.
Well, see, that's the thing, that the state where they live for this lady, that's like the only state in the US that has doesn't have laws about these endangered animals coming and going at market and everything. So, but
I got lemurs, and he just bought some birds that were like, he's like one of the 6, like less than 10 people are in private collections. All the rest of them are in zoos.
Right, and they have these other those little small monkeys too. Some of those that they had, that they raised them from well, they bred them to sell them.
Caden's always wanted a finger monkey. This monkey's not enough for her. Even though I'm wrapping her, I guess it's not the same.
I'm just gonna not even touch that with a 10-foot pole. What's next, Stephen?
I've got The Wizard of Oz, the board game. I picked this up at a yard sale. It is from 1974. It does have all its pieces.
Oh, wow.
Started at $25.
Look at the graphics on that.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. Let me show you the board.
All right.
Come on. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Really cool board. It does have all its pieces, to my understanding, Miss Carol, because literally I looked it up and this is all it says it has. It's got the little pieces here, which is the colors that represent. All 4 of the little do-jiggers are here. And that is the technical term, all the little do-jiggers. And all the characters are here. All 4 of them.
They have all the graphics on those too. Nice.
Yeah, it's got the graphics
on Georgia.
On this little board here. And then it also has up underneath this. I need to put it up underneath the board. And this is how you moved, because I was concerned. I was like, oh no, what if it doesn't have any way to move? It's a little spinner. And so you just spin.
Oh, cool.
How many moves you make. Well, let's see. Let me make sure it does have all of it, because it says.
Oh, let's see the board some more too, because that's cool.
It says something about a magic card. Let me double check. I don't want to lie to you and say that it does have everything, because it looks like it has everything. Because I looked it up on eBay and to see if some of the other ones had. Oh, let's see what it said. Okay. No, storybook classic game. Let's see. Equipment. Game board, card, 4 magic cards, and 4 different colored pawns. 4.
Like the little sorry pieces that move around the board.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Let's see. Place the 4 magic cards on those. All right, so I'm guessing the magic cards are the little character cards, because it's not indicating otherwise in here. So I'm saying I've got everything. If you buy it and you find out different, you let me know.
Right. Or if you find out different before you ship it out.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah. Decide who's players.
The box is cool.
Huh.
Let's all watch Steven think.
Well, so I'm trying to as I'm reading it, it's got the equipment is a game board, so I know I've got that. A spinner card, got that. 4 different colored pawns, which is the little pieces, and then it says 4 magic cards.
Well,
And
how many do you have with the characters' faces on it?
that's what I'm guessing is the magic card. That's the only thing that makes sense because it says when the spinner points to magic card, the player takes a magic card from the pile. If he has a magic card at the time, he must return one to the pile. Magic cards may also be gained or lost by landing on M for magic spaces in the path. If a player lands on an M space and does not have a card, he may take one. If he lands on an M and does have a card, he must return one to the pile. The first player to reach home with a magic card in his possession is the winner. So it's got to be the characters. So
Carol, I can give you his email. I can send it to you.
yeah. So we're gonna say it's complete, and we've got Carol at 25. Go ahead and count her down since we figured her out.
Kristen's already got there.
Oh, atta girl.
While you were thinking.
Yes, thank you.
And just for clarification, the documentary I was talking about is called Chimp Crazy on HBO. So I have a little. Well, never mind. I don't anymore. Bummer. I just threw it at the camera and broke his tail off.
What was it?
Bluebird of Happiness, little guy.
Oh.
He's now lost his tail.
Womp
He
womp.
jumped right out of my hands. I don't even know where the other piece went. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Well, at least it's not a $95
right?
No kitten.
I know. Well, I had him.
Yeah.
If anybody wants him, he's $5. I'll try and find his tail's in like 3 pieces. There's no gluing his tail back on. But
Caden.
So if anybody wants him for $5 with broken tail, you're welcome to.
Oh.
I have this lavender bell. It's got the big panels on each side. I don't know what they call this pattern. Let's see. It's got a pretty good ring to it. This would be a $20 start. It almost looks like a heart opening on it. Yeah, I know. I don't usually drop stuff here. I usually drop stuff on the concrete floor when we're setting up for a show. Or when we're packing up. That's usually where. Actually, it's not a Bluebird. It's made by Gant. Made for Gantz. Ganz. Made in China. That's what this one was for. So, the little one that I just busted. Maybe we can do some creative cover up of some floral or something on his tail. But all right. This is a big bell. I mean, it's got a big oval opening on it. And it is just over 7 inches tall. Again, that would make a great panel for somebody to decorate it. Right? Well, I hate to break any glass altogether, quite frankly. However, there's been a few things busted at my booth lately, and that's been frustrating. Because they're like, oh, we have a broken piece for you. They dumped it all in somebody else's booth after they broke it.
Ryan, that's all true. It can than just breaking Fenton. It can't get worse.
Here's part of it.
So, I bought these 3-dimensional puzzles They are 100 large piece puzzles, and it says display your puzzle poster kit. Display your finished puzzle includes adhesive and hang tab. So I thought it said 3D. Maybe it doesn't. It's a puzzle poster kit. Okay. So anyway, I've got Harry, Hermione, and Ron. And I'm going to sell these individually, starting at $8 each. I saw these were selling like $15 and higher each on eBay. So if you guys aren't interested in them, I'm probably gonna sell them as a set on eBay. But they're neat little puzzles for kiddo fellow nerds that like to do.
Mhm. And there's always a Harry Potter movie coming out.
Yeah, well, maybe not many more.
Well, that's what it feels like anyway.
I know it. I didn't even watch the last one that came out because I boycotted it when they took Johnny Depp out of it. That made me mad.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. I agree with you.
Uh, Listen, Kristen, you just are what you are, and you can't help it. We can't help it.
And Caitlin loves Harry Potter. I think she gets tired of me like trying to find Harry. Well, not trying to find it, but she's like, I don't need to collect any more Harry Potter stuff. So
What was it? Somebody, oh, I saw a TikTok the other day, and then somebody sent it to me. It said that some kid, they're a teacher, and some kid called Harry Potter vintage, and I would have like
oh, oh,
hunted them.
wow. Hey, do you have something else you could do a second one while I run quick to the restroom?
Yeah, sure, I got you.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right, thanks for the warning. I've got so I'm on a Pooh Bear kick at this estate sale. Look at this precious. It's still sealed in the cellophane. Winnie the Pooh. It is warning choking hazard, not for children under 3 years old. I was gonna say it's literally a bucket with a pail and a shovel to take to the beach. Is that not just the cutest thing? It's sealed, so I'm starting it at I got $14.99 on it. I'll start it at 10. And so cute. It is metal. It comes with a Pooh Bear, a Eeyore, and a Tigger mold that you can pack the sand in and make it look like them in the sand, and a nice bucket and a nice metal shovel, and it's a really nice little set. Be good for a baby shower gift or something like that. I just thought I can't pass up Disney stuff. I just realized what's going on the background. Okay, so there's Pooh. Here's Piglet on this end of the thing, and Tigger's fixing to bounce and launch Piglet. And up here on the top it said, Piglet hoped for a soft-ish landing. That is hysterical. A soft-ish landing. Okay, so on the front it says it was the jumping up part Pooh needed help with. So he was trying to learn to bounce. He's stinking cute. But
All right.
JGB gotcha at 10.
That's Miss Georgia.
Georgia.
I know where you got those.
Yep, you were with me when you got these. When we got these. I just thought they were so stinking cute.
They are. We had a good time shopping on Saturday in Kansas City.
We did.
I did. I hope you guys did.
Well, oh yeah. Georgia, I'm pretty sure I've got your information. If I don't, I know Becky can send it to me, but I'm 95% sure that I've got you.
I have got it. Oh my goodness. Counting her down.
Yeah.
Some of these signatures are so hard to decipher. I have no idea who this one is. So to Georgia.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Armadillo. She's not gonna let me forget that. Now I'll know you all forever.
Thanks for covering for me.
Yeah,
have
that's hysterical. I'm so glad you enjoyed that armadillo.
I have a choice: a double crimp cone shaped mini vase in the Silvercrest or the fan vase. Start would be $12. This one does fire, so it's the older milk glass. And this one does as well. It's just a little bit thicker. So, like where it's thinner here is where you do see the fire on that. And these stand about 4¼ inches tall. Yeah, pretty much 4.5 by 4. They're just a smidge bigger than. I don't know, we call them both mini vases because I know we call this size mini vases, but
Fan vase, mini fan vases.
yeah, this is just a little bit bigger. So we have Silvercrest and the double crimped cone. So we got Stephanie in, awesome. And I'll let you count those down. Thank you, Kristen. So Silvercrest. Stephanie. And you can let me know when it gets to sold whether you would like the fan or the cone or both. And I'll watch for it in the chat. How are we doing? You doing pretty good? We're at 9:30 something, 9:37. You
Yeah,
doing all right? You're not falling asleep over there, are you?
not yet. Really? Yes, they do carry leprosy. I knew that. We try to shoot up as many of them as we find around here.
Thank you, Stephanie.
All right, let's see. Oh, this is something cool.
That's something you don't see in Colorado.
Wind's over here jamming out. I hope we don't get in trouble.
I don't hear it.
Metal Indian motorcycle.
Is that like a sign, like a wall sign?
Yeah. Probably came from Hooby Looby if I had to guess. I'm not sure. It's really long.
Oh,
It's
really, Ryan? You're in Denver?
24 inches long.
Hi, Jeremy.
Yay, rain! 8 inches tall. And I would do this one at $15.
They are making their. Oh, really? Oh,
What?
I
Yeah,
have,
yeah, girl. Hey, we got people that literally hunt them at night. Like we've got a golf course close to us, and that's literally their night police's job when they're not like arresting people is to go out on the golf course and hunt armadillos.
wow.
Because
Well,
they're
maybe we'll have
distracted.
to. Sorry, it's cutting out back and forth. It's a bit. It's being frustrating tonight.
Y'all gonna have to start a bigger Denver class club.
I know. You have to come over to the. I should get a card. The Rocky Mountain Front Range Glass Show is coming up in Loveland.
Yeah, for sure.
Next Saturday and Sunday. So a week from Saturday and Sunday. It's the first weekend in October. Yeah, so we got a whole bunch of Colorado people in the chat and around here. So we'll be up there set up in a booth. Kristen, like I said, Kristen and a couple other people in the chat try and show up for the show. So that'd be really cool. You have to come by and say hello.
You should organize a let's go out to eat that night.
Right. There we usually, yeah.
Picture with everybody.
Well,
Oh, for sure, Ryan. You would love it.
Yeah, because it's all glass for this show that's
All right.
coming up. It's not just like an antique show, it's just all glass. From like, I think they say 100 years of glass, 1880s to 1980s is what they want. US glass and pottery. So
Ready?
I have an owl ring holder. This is just the crystal velvet owl on a tree stand. This would be an $18 start. I do have these in the purple ear and the crystal iridized as well. I have multiple. I have this one in this crystal velvet, but I have, I think, 6 in the purple and 6 in the carnival crystal. If anybody else needs an owl ring holder, I love the detail on these. What does he have on his head? I can't tell if that's in the glass. Look at that.
Is it a Tootsie Pop?
No, but you see
Oh,
that darkness right there?
yeah. Get you a magic eraser. Woo! Thank you, Lord. It is pouring down right now.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's something like got next to it. Transferred, like I know newspaper print on these satinized pieces. How strange is that? I don't think that's on. I don't think it's in the glass. I think that is on the outside that I can get off. So
Oh, Ryan, it's just because John Walk set the prices.
the tricolor owl ring holder. Oh well, yeah.
Is John coming out for the range show?
I would have to double check.
I don't think so, but
Last I heard, I don't think so.
no, I don't think so. Thank you for enjoying.
The jokes. But
I
I'm
would
bummed. Be here all night.
for the artwork. A 1993 Disney Channel calendar. It has absolutely gorgeous lithograph style artwork from Beauty and the Beast. And it's just gorgeous. I would start this at $10 because you could cut this calendar up and
Yeah, you could frame it.
graphs on the wall. Whoop, and there's the sign that the tank is full. I'll be able to go longer unless I find me an extension cord, Becky.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to look and see if I can find one.
Get Kate in on that. Or Gwen, your assistant. Somebody.
Oh.
You got Miss Pamela in.
All right.
Okay.
Gwen. It'll over there under the
Oh,
bubble wrap and the coat. I think I saw. I mean, literally the entire story of 12 months. But I mean, the is just fantastic.
I've seen that in person. That's really pretty.
That it's just really cool. All
Yeah,
right.
when we went sailing in Kansas City, Stephen was shotgun. John thought he was on GPS in the back seat, but you know.
Yeah. One thing about Kansas City is I did not realize how much Disney stuff, and I got a lot of really cool Disney stuff.
I think there was a lot there last year too.
Yeah, I bought Disney stuff there a lot.
That we had one sale that was like almost all last year. It was like all Legos and Disney.
Let me tell you what, we should have bought like Sons of Guns at that estate sale, but we did not.
Well, hindsight is 2020. It always is. So's your wallet balance, generally speaking.
Man.
So, all right.
I literally watched a TikTok of a guy that said that what he does for a living is he researches what Legos are going to be retired.
Oh shoot, yeah.
and he spends a boatload, sits on them for a year, and sells them. And he says he makes way over 6 figures.
Yep. Okay, this is a set. I have the necklace. I could separate them if we needed to. I have the necklace and I have the pin. These are both Fenton glass carnival finish butterflies with an amethyst stone that's dangling down with it. The pair would be $75. If I separated them,
I need the plugger
I'd
in.
probably do 40 each if I separated them. The back has.
So let me just start by saying I have never in my life seen a pin.
That's got the Fenton logo there on the back, right in the middle.
I've never seen that before.
And I mean, I think they came in like a heart box or something.
They did.
So we had that heart box at one time, but now we have the jewelry is what we got left. So it's that super pale pink with an iridite. It's almost a stretch finish.
Yep. I've seen it, but the pin, it like what you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen that.
Okay. I mean, and I've had these at gala. I've had them at convention. Nobody seems to even blink twice at them. It's about 2 inches long and about 1.25 inches wide. Are they both the same? Yes, the butterflies are both the same. And then this has the stone, the same amethyst stone at the top. I don't know where the logo is. So here, I'm gonna do this next to each other. So this stone is attached to the pin. So from the dangly here where the jump rings are down is the same. All right, so Jeremy was in first for this set, Carol. So I'd prefer to sell them that way. And then I have the little satin or flannel little baggies. I have 2 of those with the Fenton logo on them, one for each of them.
That's worth every bit of that.
And I was going to try and see if they had the Fenton Scroll F on the necklace. So the little butterfly itself is like 1.5 inches wide and about 1 inch. So it's 1.5 inches this way and about 1 inch tall. But I don't see where it's got any of the Fenton logo on. Oh, there it is on the necklace. The little dangly thing at the necklace. Right there. It has the Fenton logo on it. And the necklace has a drop of I have to math 14 inches. So there they are. I mean, I suppose if you really, really wanted to, you could take the jump ring. You could convert these into earrings if you really wanted to, because it'd be the same piece there. But it does have the little fob at the end of the necklace that has the Fenton Scroll F and the Scroll F on the back side of the pin. Kind of a gold, I would say antique gold metallic finish to them. So and they're in a box, but I don't think that box has anything. Doesn't have any marks on it. It's just a plain gift box. But I do have the 2 little baggies for them. And like I said, that's what I had them at 85 at the show. I think these honestly are something from the tail end of Mom's Fenton somewhere that got in my box. But yep. All right. Sold to Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy. All right, this is something that I picked up at a yard sale this week. It is a Magic School Best, The World of the Germs. So it's got like some petri dishes and some stuff in there to teach your youngins all about germs and such. And I just thought I freaking love it. So when I saw this and it's sealed up, like, please. So I would do this at $10.
Miss Frizzle.
Yes, it's Miss Frizzle. It's a kit. It'd be great for grandbabies. It'd be ages 5 and older. It's from the Young Scientist Club, kidsciencekits.com. I was gonna look and see if there was a year on it anywhere. I don't see it. But it's really cool.
We used to watch a Magic School Bus all the time.
And I passed some biology tests because of Magic School Bus. Wasn't because my biology teacher taught me anything. It's because I paid attention during the Magic School Bus. I don't see a year. Oh, 2007. Seal of approval. The National Parenting Center. 2007. Seal of approval. I don't know that it's that old, but they got that seal of approval back then.
They make a good birthday gift, or
Yeah.
like, you know, I used to have like a little stash of presents for kids if they were invited to parties and stuff they could choose from.
Let me tell you, Kristen, this and School of Rock is how you could pass some classes.
Right?
Listen, School of Rock.
Oh man. All right. I don't remember what the name of this color is. The pink during this time was Velvet Rose, but the blue stretch bud vase.
It's not Salem Blue, is it?
Oh, yes, Celeste blue.
No.
No?
That's
No,
not-
because Celeste is brighter.
Yeah. Is it Salem? That's what
I don't know. It's got an 8 on the Fenton logo. This would be an $18 start. It's a bud vase that is just under 8 inches tall. And it has that stretch finish. Just the little ones. Now, Stephen, do you want to, should we drop that knowledge bomb about the stretch? What is stretch and what isn't stretch?
If you can keep it all straight in your head, you go for it, sister.
So we get to have a lot of different conversations with people during convention because we're all at the same hotel for the whole time period. So everybody just kind of hangs out after dinner. I think people are in each other's rooms just talking, having conversations till midnight, 2 and 3 nights in a row, quite frankly.
It's called
What?
Velvet Blue.
Oh, Velvet Blue and Velvet Rose. Duh.
Made it for 1 year.
And we were talking about the stretch finish, and I believe that it is if there is a if the stretch is over glass with no pattern, they call it, well, they call it stretch. But if there's a pattern underneath it, it's not called stretch.
Called Carnival.
It's called just the Carnival, even though it still kind of has that onion skin kind of finish look to it, which boggled my mind a little bit trying to figure out why they would so specifically identify something like that.
Not all Carnival glass is stretch, but all stretch is no. It's backwards.
No, all stretch is Carnival, isn't it?
No, because it's got to have a pattern. So all
right. Okay.
Or were we saying iridescent? See, that's why I got all
right. So there was that iridescent word was in there too. Not all Carnival is stretch.
Right, because some of it doesn't. Some of it has a
pattern to it. Yeah. But you wonder why. I mean, we get confused about it because they start doing these minute little things. Well, this is this because of that, and this is that because of this, but it doesn't make sense. It's kind of that I before E except after C, or those rules in the English language that all the exceptions to the rules. So exactly. All right. And Miss Pamela, we got you in for that, and I want to make sure that we got that. Okay. And she's counting it down. I'll put you back up.
Okay, but I don't know what. Hold on. Sorry.
Well, I'm kind of too. I have like 3 or 4 pieces left. I mean, I have a whole nother box I could go into, but I think I have about 3 or 4 other choices left that I've got unwrapped.
All right, so this is something else I picked up because y'all know Disney stuff. This is the
Uh-oh.
this is a it was for movie theaters. They're not posters. I want to call them show cards, but that's not what they are. There's a name for these little bitty posters, and I bought a bunch of them at one time. I got hooked on them for like 30 seconds. I thought, oh, if I ever have a movie room, I'll put these all over my movie room. I get on these sprees where I just buy the dumbest stuff. Lot
Right.
cards, yes, thank you, Pamela. That's
There you go. Right, but for the swung vase, it has to be iridized and then swung to become stretch.
yes,
Because it's finished with the finish on it, and then the glass is manipulated afterwards to get that onion skin look.
yes, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I know I'm good on that one.
We need to interview Randy Coe on our channel.
Yeah, we do. We need to like just interview him and video it so we can edit it as we go.
I was about to say we'll have to censor the crap out of it.
That's right. That's why we just need to record him.
Yeah, 11 by 9. So it's an 8 by 11 lobby card. $15 is what I've got on it, and that's what I'll start it at. It's a nice frame.
There you go, Ma.
And take notes. Yeah. Yeah, Maria, you took notes. You ought to know. What did we say? You were our secretary that night.
I don't know, since she's been sick, I don't know if she knows even where her notes are from that night yet.
Well,
She barely unpacked much other than her suitcase. I just keep, using my suitcase till it's empty, and then I put it back in the
Kristen,
unload it.
I swear to my time and soul. But y'all look, I mean, it's got great graphics. I mean, it does not have a date on it, but it does say printed in England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I can't find a date on it anywhere. But it's a really neat lobby card.
I don't think I've seen those before.
Oh, I'll have to show you my collection then whenever I find it again. I bought Jungle Book, Aristocat, Sleeping Beauty. Seems like I bought. What was that?
I don't know, but you were counting with your fingers. You have to do that again. Do 1, 2.
I don't know.
I don't know what you did. How do you get balloons? Now be careful.
Well, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
We'll never do it again. I don't know. Oh,
Mallerie, see if he does the heart. He's got the iPhone. Do this one. Oh, there you go. What else does it do?
okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, let's play. It's more fun.
Trying to sell something. So double thumbs up gets me the fireworks.
Woo!
And
The heart.
gets me hearts. Thumbs up gets me give me a thumbs up.
Right, but I don't know. You had one. Were you pointing up?
Let's see.
No, don't do that. Boo! Hiss.
I don't know that it did anything.
But you got balloons somehow.
1, 2, 3.
Jazz hands.
But it's charades all of a sudden.
Now I'm gonna find out.
I know. Now we gotta like Google it. You Google it. I'll put something else up quick. I have two solid color bears. I have a blue one and a pink one. Those are not their official names. They will start at $45 each. This one was made for the 95th anniversary, so that could tell us a clue as to what color it was. And we have a color code on the bottom, CP, and his little Fenton logo right there. And the blue one is a real pretty blue color. Again, with the little logo on his butt. I love the feet, the little pads on his toes. That'll be choice. Pink or blue. I had a teal opalescent one that sold at my booth. If it hadn't sold before Gala, I was gonna pull it and put it in here, but it disappeared. It didn't disappear, it sold. Thank goodness it didn't disappear. Did you find it yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add one more choice quick for 45.
Oh, I'm kind of excited.
What's the name of this pattern? You know this one.
That
The
was
white. Sorry.
the Elizabeth pattern.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Painted by D. Anderson. $45 choice on that one. I don't think we've had any bunnies yet tonight in the Fenton that I have unpacked. Jennifer?
Sold mine last night that I had.
No, you did? Okay. I mean, I have another half a box that I have packed up for bringing to YouTube, so probably eventually. I don't know if there was any bunnies in it though.
It's for FaceTime, so it's called FaceTime Reaction.
Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna go through all of them. So we got the heart.
Yep.
All right. So we got thumbs up for the thumbs up emoji.
Yep.
2 thumbs down
Oh, wow.
for cloud. Like it's
It's like rain and everything.
yeah. All right. So then this is what it was.
Oh.
I counted its peace sign. 2 peace signs gives me confetti.
Confetti. Wow.
My favorite. Rock and roll. If it'll work.
It's a thumb out.
Is it thumb out? No.
That's I love you.
Yeah.
Hook 'em horns.
Or llama.
There it is.
Oh, double. Woo, lasers. Wow.
So cool. I Googled it.
Were there any Fenton cats? I did not have any cats. I had other cats, but not Fenton ones tonight.
Mallerie, I've been buying cats 90 to nothing. And I realized, and I haven't sold a cat since you quit buying cats from me. So I realized that I was only buying cats for you.
I had a cat. I had a Mosser one that I took to the booth, but I don't have one here.
I'll send you cats galore.
That's right, Mallory. He definitely has a new toy.
Yes. All right. Are you about done, or do you want to do?
I mean, do you have one more you want to do, or you want to call it for the night?
I don't have anything interesting left.
Well, the only one I have left is this one.
Bill Mallerie.
I have a little satin custard boot painted with blue rosebuds.
So that's
Totally glows. $25 start, and it is painted by a name that I cannot decipher.
Is it a shot glass?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess whatever you want to call it.
It's a toothpick.
Toothpick, mini vase. Well, I don't know who that is.
I don't
It's
either.
like an F, but I don't know who that is. And there's the original sticker on it.
I want to message Cece and ask her, unless they just got separated and married.
Right. I mean, I had this one with Marilyn Wagner on it for a while.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up? Her inline stuff just doesn't bring as much as her not inline stuff.
No, and I have a dog, Marilyn Wagner, natural dog somewhere in my box as well. So,
The natural.
right, these are going to be going to the booth.
I'm contemplating. Nobody hold me to this because I don't
L.
know
No,
that
look at you. Thank you, Jeremy.
I'm I'm doing a long yard sale in Alabama next week, and I'm gonna start packing stuff pretty soon. I might randomly go live, and as I'm packing, I'm going,
Ooh,
you want it, grab it, because there's
right. You
basically
can't do it.
is gonna be, if it's been in here for longer than 2 years, it's going. And it's gonna get me my money back or it's gonna be $1. But something's gotta go, something's gotta give. So I might go live one night.
Like
Either
you did packing for Gala.
yeah, kind of like I'm packed for Gala, except this will be for a yard sale, and y'all it'll be yard sale prices. So
Mhm. All
if you
right.
see Steven
Oh,
out second and fourth Monday, you might want to tune in.
Because it's good stuff, cheap.
That's right, because I'm gonna be like Ollie's good stuff, cheap.
and do you have any other shows, any other in-person stuff coming up other
Well,
than your Christmas weekend, right?
Christmas open house, right? As far as I know, Ann and John's coming down for that. Gonna come stay with me a week, and we're gonna blow pumpkins and ornaments and wine glasses for anybody that wants to come. That's close enough. I know I've got a lot of Tennessee people that watch us. That wouldn't be far for the Tennessee people.
Right.
Um, Other than that, I don't have anything glass oriented. And Becky, I've had 2 people this week tell. Well, it's only Tuesday, so it was last week and this week that have told me how disappointed they were that we're not doing a glass show. So
I know. But what are you going to do?
I know I told them with the stars didn't align this year, but maybe
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah, tell them what your date is for your Christmas open house.
Christmas open house is first weekend in November, so it'll be the 2nd and 3rd. But John and Ann will be here. Hopefully, Lord willing, I'm still trying to nail it completely to the ground. 28th of October through the 2nd. So
Okay.
classes will be during the week, and he's going to do demonstrations on
On the weekend.
yeah.
That's cool though. That'll be really cool. I mean, you guys have been trying to get that figured out for a while. I think that'll be great for your open house. So, and I have the next is so a week from this Saturday. So the first weekend in October is the Front Range Glass Show up in Loveland, Colorado. We'll be setting up a booth up there for any of the Colorado people that want to come on by. Love to have you. And I have a Viking Fair, which is my first Scandinavian show in the middle of October. I have the Christmas Fair in Denver, which is my second Scandinavian show. And then I have the Svea, which is my Swedish Christmas Scandinavian show at the beginning of December. So those are my 3 local shows, plus that glass one. Those are my last ones for the year in terms of doing in-person shows. Obviously, we'll still be having Tuesday night lives on my channel, and Stephen comes on the 4th Thursday of the month. Except I think we have to double check where that lands for Thanksgiving for the rest of the year. Somewhere it touches the holiday, really, really close to it. So we have to double check that.
Tuesday, dear, not Thursday.
Oops, Tuesday night.
Turkey.
Of course.
Still Turkey Day. Denver.
True.
Oddly enough.
So, and then I have my 12 days of Christmas will be coming up in December as well. So all fun stuff still ahead for this crazy time of the fall for us. So, and into the winter, but in the holidays. So thanks for hanging out with me again tonight, Stephen. Thanks, Kaden and Gwen, for being there and helping.
Thanksgiving's not on the calendar
I
for.
know it wasn't on my calendar either. I think it's crazy.
Turn off on my iPad.
Oh, Caden's looking. Yeah, it's Native American Heritage Days, Black Friday.
Right. Thank
Uh,
you, Kristen, for modding again. I love it. Thank you for helping us and hanging out with us tonight. And I really look forward to seeing everybody in a week or so up in Loveland. So,
Y'all are gonna have a party.
yep, it'll be fun. So, thanks
Yeah.
everybody for coming. It's good to see you again, Mallory. Send us an update. Send us a message so we know what's going on. And everybody have a great night.
Good night, everybody. Y'all
We'll
have
see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.